So earlier today I watched a pretty silly, funny, entertaining movie, and that movie was Balls Up, which is a new 2026 film that stars both Mark Wahlberg and Paul Walter Hauser in this movie. And just so you know, for a bit of context, I enjoyed the trailer. It was just like a silly film, silly comedy, silly buddy type of comedy film. And from that, I was like, you know what? I did watch the trailer, but just got around to seeing the movie today. And so, just so you know, for a bit of context, what this movie is all about without trying to spoil this entire film, as it's only been out for a matter of days, I believe. So what you've got here is you've got Mark Wahlberg, you've got Paul Walter Hauser. They're trying to pitch this product that they are trying to promote, but everyone in the company just does not understand what they're trying to do, because it's so silly and all of that. And if you've seen the trailer, you see Paul Walter Hauser tries to reveal this condom to his company, and everyone's like, what the hell is this? Why are you trying to do this? This is a bit silly. And so the movie runs on this kind of gag, this kind of gimmick, where they're developing this product that's about a condom and things like that, and it has this kind of dirty humour towards it. So the film does do that, but the film is also kind of trying to be just a silly comedy that is kind of just funny, silly, all of that. It's not like there's non-stop dirty jokes or anything, but the movie is centrally focused on the product that they are developing, that is the condom as well. So that's what I'll say about the film. And I'll start off by saying that I did enjoy this movie. It's just built to be a silly, funny film where every moment is just outlandish, crazy and all of that, and that's kind of what the film is all about. I mean, there is a few moments about some, like, there's like a football joke in the film and it just tries to be funny, and then there's a few moments in the film where there's like the whole thing between Brazil and Argentina at the World Cup, and how the fans hate Argentina, the Brazilian fans hate Argentina and all that. So it dives into kind of, jokes about that as well. So I feel like the movie is a pretty funny film. It reminds me of older comedy movies where it is just absolute non-stop crazy, silly to the max and all of that kind of stuff. It's not like newer films where they'll sprinkle in a joke and it's not really a comedy, but this movie feels like an absolute comedy that you would have seen before. I mean, there's tons of comedy movies that are already like this one, but it just does remind me of older comedy movies where it was strictly comedy and it wasn't like in the background. No, this is a film where it is absolutely just comedy throughout the whole movie, throughout the whole movie, I should say. And so overall, say that, and the chemistry between Mark Wahlberg and Paul Walter Hauser's character is pretty funny throughout the film. It's overall an enjoyable film, really. And that's what I'll say about the film. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. It kind of just does that thing where it gets over the line, it tells the story, it delivers the comedy, delivers the gimmick, does everything you need inside a movie that's only really an hour and 40 or so minutes. So hope you enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for more reviews like this one. I have done a review of Mark Wahlberg's previous film Flight Risk. That was from last year, and that came out in January last year, so I'll link that down below as well if you want to check that review out. But that's been my review of the new movie Balls Up. Let me know if you've seen the movie. If you haven't seen the film, do recommend it. If you're a person that just likes to have a laugh type of thing, that's the type of movie I think that you would like. So stay tuned for more reviews on the James Ramblin' Reviews. Goodbye, see you for another review.